Welcome, I'm SD Kelly. For the longest time, I've been wanting to make lanterns and a plant holder out of these plastic garden fences that you can get from the Dollar Tree. They look like wrought iron, and what I really like about them even more so is that they have that look, but they're not quite as heavy. This cute little side project also resulted from extra parts and will be included at the end of this tutorial. For this project, you'll want to pick up one of these garden fences from the Dollar Tree. You can use a hot knife for this part. I'm just using the tip of my hot glue gun, just enough to soften the plastic so I can cut across and cut the stakes off. I chose to use a lighter to help the pieces bend easier and to form more of a right angle. Use caution if you choose to go this route. I prefer this way. It's just enough to soften the plastic. It shouldn't be too much so that it melts, and the plastic should be comfortable to touch right after lighting. So it shouldn't be anything that melts the plastic or causes any fumes in the air. And please, if you're a young child, please don't do this. Have an adult do this part if you want to make one of these lanterns. Now you can bend these pieces and work them just over and over, not use the lighter at all, and just work the pieces until they bend the way that you want them to and as much as you want them to, but it will take longer. I'll be using this square picture frame, and it's made of plastic, and I'm going to unscrew the back, and it's a little over 6 inches, maybe not by much, maybe by a 1/4 inch at the most. And it's going to be the base of my lamp. I'm going to put that glass piece of wall art aside. I cut down 4 pieces of craftsticks that I got from Walmart, and they're just large enough to fit in here across on the side. I'll be using these spare pieces to build a light post that goes across diagonally on the base of this lantern. You can use whatever you feel you need. If these stakes don't work for you or you want to use them for something else, that's fine. You just have to be creative. That's what I'm doing here. I actually made this part up as I was going along, and I'm using some sticks to help with the pieces, and I'm cutting everything I need down to size. You just need it to be sturdy enough to hold the cord in which you will plug in the lights. I'm actually using these timber wood blocks that you can get from Dollar Tree in the kids section to support this middle stake. Here I'm attaching 8 timber wood blocks in the corner on the bottom of this platform to form the legs. I chose to use both tacky glue and hot glue for both a long-term and short-term hold. I positioned the light post where it would be in the center as much as possible. For the faux glass, you would want to use these chopping blocks that you can get from Dollar Tree. They're very transparent, but also a bit frosted, and you can cut them out easily with a pair of scissors. I just traced one arch segment of this fence and used that piece as a template for the others. Try to overestimate the amount that you need, because it's better to have it a little bit too big where you can trim it down some than to have it too small. Also, when this fence is folded and fastened to form the lantern, chances are these pieces will have to be trimmed down a little bit more so that they completely bend. I glued the matte side to the frame of this lantern because it would adhere a lot better and give a more frosted appearance when looking at this from the outside. I put in one piece of faux glass at a time, and I made sure that all the segments could bend at a right angle easily. I trimmed down the pieces just a little at a time until I had the right size. Then I applied some hot glue just to a few elevated points on the back of this fence. I used zip ties to attach the end of an extension cord to the light post. You can get this extension cord either at Dollar Tree or Walmart for about $1.37. If possible, use an extension cord that has either a switch or plug it into a timer. Now this is a small nightlight light bulb that plugs into a socket plug. And you can get these at Walmart in the lighting section, but I'll put a link down below just in case. Here are some Christmas lights, and you probably would want to put these in there a little bit neater than that, but this is how bright it could be if you wanted it to be that bright. I'm opting for a regular LED nightlight, one with regular lighting and then another one with color changing lighting. The regular lighting one I know that I can get at Dollar Tree. It's a Sunbeam brand. I don't know about the color changing one. I'm going to be plugging these into a timer. They both have on-off switches on them. But it's not a bad idea to get one that goes on at dusk and off at dawn. Once I glued down the lantern to the base at the corners, I knew it was ready to go. I love the way this color changing night light shows so great through these faux pieces of frosted glass. It absolutely has that ooh ah factor. It's so mesmerizing. Moving on to the planter, here's a cottage cheese container that I wrapped in contact paper. I pulled this from the recycle bin, it's been cleaned, and I'm filling it with some pieces of pool noodle, and I'm putting in a potted plant over it, and I'm not ready to change the pot of this, it's just a small plastic. This is a Kleenex box cover. I got it from a thrift store, and it's going to fit perfectly inside this square folded fence. I'm attaching the cottage cheese container to the bottom of a piece of soda bottle. I'm using the wrapping that the chopping blocks came in as a liner for the Kleenex box cover turned planter, just in case I'm ever clumsy with my watering. This 6x6 inch wall art piece from the Dollar Tree will serve as the base. I'm using the stakes to this garden fence as plant labels for some container gardens. I have already painted this fence a beautiful metallic oil rubbed bronze. I cut 2 wooden dowels down to size, and I got these dowels from a package at Walmart. And I'm using these just to hold the basic structure, and I'm using some craft sticks that you can get either at Walmart or Dollar Tree in this size, and I'm putting them crossways. I will use these to attach the folded garden fence to the base. Now I decided not to paint the base. I figured it looks pretty if it did show. I may go back and paint this. I don't know, what color do you think I should paint it if I do? Or should I just distress it some? I'm not really sure. Anyway, a small Kleenex box cover should be able to fit in here quite snugly and really make this fence take form. Here's this piece from earlier in the video, and it's too cute not to do something with it. I'm using giant craft sticks, and I'm lining them up in a straight line. And I'm joining them on with some pieces that I cut, and I'm making the backing just large enough to hold the glass and to be a little bit over on the top and the bottom. Then I painted it with some Waverly Ivory chalk paint. I cleaned all smudges and possible debris on the back of the glass with a household cleaner and paper towel. I took a fine grit piece of sandpaper and distressed the paint job a little bit. I attached 2 wooden craft sticks that were the same level as the glass just to help secure it into place and to provide an even level for the boards that are in front. I trimmed down the front pieces of the frame to the size that I wanted them to be before gluing them on. This scrap piece of rope from the Dollar Tree is probably a little more than I need for the size of this frame, but it's not going to hurt to use all of it, and besides, I don't want a piddly little scrap piece that I'll probably never use sitting around in my crafting stash. I just think that this sign with what it says and the colors just looks so adorable, and I love the way that it hangs up in my home. And I like how all 3 of these projects turned out. What do you think of the color changing night light, or what kind of light would you use in this piece? I hope that this video has given you some ideas and inspiration of your own to create something great. And I hope that you'll take a moment to like, comment, and share this video. And if you haven't done so already, to please subscribe. I would love to have you here.
Also, you can follow me and tag me with related content on Instagram. My profile name there is Saggycat, after a sweet cat named Sagittarius. Once again, I am SD Kelly, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and give it a big thumbs up if you did. Also, I hope you will subscribe to my channel because I have many more great ideas to share with you. If you're interested in following me on social media or contacting me, I'll put those links in the description below. I thank you for watching, and bye for now.